Good morning. Morning. It's a lovely day. Beautiful. Sunshine is so bright. It's so good today that we can encourage each other in this way. As a brotherly, as we demonstrate what us this morning that we love one another. Love one another. Bigger picture, we can get encouragement from the script. Not waiting for a picture what God has done for us. What God. So I'll read something because we are Christians. So let me read from the scripture, and then from there it flows on with the encouragement that we can do today. So I'll read from Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 4 says 32. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32. Our first version, a version that makes it so clear and straight to our point. It leads. Help one another. Be kind. Forgive one another. Why all these three are is because of what God has done. Now remember, put in your mind, it says, remember that God has forgiven you because of what Christ has done. So, what did Jesus do for you? Jesus has died for us as Christians, as people. So since God has done for us, the ultimately things that we start to do is that we will love one another. We will be kind to one another without being forced. The flow of the influence from what Jesus has done, what has impacted in your life. We tend to love one another. We tend to be kind to one another. We will learn to one another because it comes from our mind that Jesus has done it for us. So in the kitchen, with aspect of love action, what are we going to demonstrate? What are we going to demonstrate this morning? I'll demonstrate in this way. You see, behind me is nature. Nature is a well-being for us. Nature is our central place. God has placed us in nature that we can be in good healthy. So from nature, in the kitchen, we get food. Nature provides food for us. So in the first aspect, let's learn to preserve nature. Let's care for nature. Let's not just burn the bush carelessly. Let's be concerned. Nature gives us what we have. We have what to eat, and nature provides this to us in a trust. Now, listen, friends. Suppose you are away from home, away from medical facilities. You know about yourself. You can in the bush, but birds. Now, friends, what has done, what it has is for us is that one and before we tend to have the care for one another, to be kind for one another, what you eat, is your character. It is how you eat, what you eat. So how you eat, because it attributes to your character. And so since you have a character from like you should be mindful. Now check on you. How do you do the checkup, the balance? Now what I should eat, and this is how I should eat, and this is what I should eat. How do you check up with that? You need to know your body. You need to know your body. How do you know your body? Simple things in a layman's language that makes it so clear. You need to know God has created body in proportion and in details. This is called the list, and if you wear a watch, it's called the list watch. And so your list is the size of your neck. What am I saying? Let me demonstrate. I have a simple rope here, just to make the subject easy and to be understood. We are saying that the circumference from this knot. Okay, this knot I'm going to do like this. Okay, you don't tighten it much, but you make it loose. Okay, so we are saying double of that should be the size of the neck. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hold the end part and do like this. This should be the size of my neck, just as my list. Hold the end part there. Our body should be the circumference of your neck, should be a circumference of your waist. This is the simple things you can do, and then that you know that I'm okay. The waist is big on the waist. You know, it's on eating. How's your eating pattern? How do you what kind of meals do you eat? Much of the food we eat, friends, sometimes it looks so delicious. Let me pick one example of food. It looks so delicious. For example, you have cooked your rice very well. You have your rice and you make tomato soup. The soup. And the soup. Okay. It's not. It's also food that we eat. That food is good to you. That is a carbohydrate difficult to digest. And so, in our mind, is that when we eat, we are feeding the body. Okay? That's a big picture. We eat to feed the body. The body tends to respond to what we eat. So, but in that kind of thing, still that the body is losing. That's a simple. That the body has got some carbonate, some that help to make what you are. And so you need to supply the body with those elements. And so that is like this. Lose in the body instead of you adding it, but you so food should be balanced. So I condemn the cooking and the soup. It's in unbalanced. That meal is not good, and that meal will create in you. You not have a proper balance of your body. The body will just develop more into a dilemma, losing shape because you are something the body is losing eating. I have WhatsApp groups, and the number that you can 2088. That is but now for you can join me on the WhatsApp group and we could do let's share more and let's be helpful, let's forgive each other. And eighth to be a brothers. Bye.